Hey guys, just wanted to make this quick video. If you're watching this video, chances are you're probably a new agent. And if you're watching this video on YouTube and you need some help with what you're doing and you're not getting the coaching you feel like you should, you need some pointers, my information is in the description below. So, and for those of you that are watching this video that are already on my team, you already know how to contact me. So if you have any questions about this video, just give me a call, okay? Or email me. So I wanted to make this video because, you know, what happens is a lot of agents, when they're new, they're struggling, they don't have any money, and they don't know where to start. So this video is really just to get you started when you're pretty much new in the final expense arena. And I myself right now, I'm actually on my way to one of my appointments. I'm actually it's not an appointment. I'm actually door knocking this area. So that's where I'm headed to. I don't have any appointments today. Generally I do make appointments, but I believe as a new agent, you should probably just door knock. That's the best way. I've made some other videos on that, so if you want to know why, you know, just ask for the video. But let's get back to the topic today, which why I made this video, or what this video is going to be about. So, you know, when you first start, you don't have money for leads, and you don't have money for leads, and you want to get started as fast as possible. So we have these leads that are called pre-approach leads, and basically, you know, what it is it's just they call it pre-approach, but it's a list of our target demographic that we actually mail to, and you've actually you actually have the option to go and see them, and we can even get you the list with the phone numbers. It's extremely low cost. You know, leads, some can say that leads are expensive. I feel like leads are an investment. It's an investment that you must make in your business if you want to be successful. But, you know, if you don't have the money, then you got to start somewhere. And what I always say is there's usually one of two things that you can do. You're going to either spend one of two things. You're going to either spend your time or you're going to spend your money. You have to spend one of the two. So if you don't have the money, you're going to spend your time. If you don't have time and you're so busy, then you're going to spend your money. You know, you're going to be more efficient. You're going to let your money buy leads, and the leads are going to do all the heavy lifting for you. That's, you know, that's where we want you to be ultimately. But I understand sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off with a pre-approach list. And like I said, this is just a list of names and possibly phone numbers of our target demographic, seniors within a certain criteria. And, you know, basically what you're going to do is you're going to door knock these people. And we have tools and we have strategies to really get you in the house. So most agents out there, you know, what they're doing is they're just door knocking these, if they're using these at all, what they're doing is they're door knocking this list and just saying, hey, you know, you filled something out, or we're in the neighborhood and, you know, we help seniors with final expense. Guys, that's old. Those seniors have heard that so many times. They know exactly what you're doing. They know you're an insurance agent. They know you're trying to sell them insurance. Okay? So I like to do what's called a backdoor approach. And and this is an extremely effective strategy that I'm about to share with you. So don't take its simplicity for it not working. It works 100%. I used to use it when I first started, and it helped me to get to the point where I was able to buy leads. But, you know, back in the 60s and the 70s, there was a company called Britannica. And what they used to do is they used to sell encyclopedias. Some of you are old enough to have heard of them, but you know, some of you may not have ever heard of them. So Britannica was an encyclopedia company, and what they used to do is they used to literally go door to door. And this is random. They didn't even have a list. They used to randomly go door to door, knock on people's doors, and they had a 32 question presentation. And in order for them to get in the home, or in order for them to continue the presentation, their presentation was all questions that had to be answered yes to. 32 questions where the prospect had to say yes to. If they deviated off of that, or not deviated, but if they had one question that said no, they would terminate the presentation. And the presentation was brilliant because they would use a concept in sales which is called the yes ladder. And the yes ladder just simply means that you want to get your client or prospect on the yes ladder, and you want to keep them saying yes as many times as possible. And there's science and psychology behind that, because basically what you're making them do, your prospect, is you're making them make what's called mini commitments. And those mini commitments gradually get bigger and bigger and bigger. And, based on them already moving forward and keep saying yes, it's going to be harder for them to go backwards. Okay? So that's the whole concept. So it works. It really works. I do this in my presentations, and the client doesn't know what's happening, but we know we're leading them down a certain path. So the first question that they would ask, remember, these are random people, and the first question that they would ask is they would knock on your door and they would say, hi, my name is such and such, and do you live here? Yes. They got their first yes. Okay, I'm part of such and such company, and I just wanted to know if do you believe education is important? Yes, of course. We have a special program where we would like, we're going around the neighborhood. Actually, this was the next question. We're going around the neighborhood and we're just creating awareness of educations. Would you mind doing a short survey? Yes. That's the third question that they got, yes. As soon as they got that one, the next question would be, may I come in? Yes. Once they got in the home, they would say, oh, you have such a beautiful dining set. We're looking for people. I forgot the word that they used, but they said that we're looking for people actually that are interested in partaking in our program, that can display our encyclopedias to people that come into their home. Would you be interested? Yes. Okay. Now, anyway, I'm not going to go into the rest of it, but you guys get the idea. Basically, after they come into the home and they get them to say yes to all these questions, these people would end up, if they got them to say yes to the entire 32 question presentation, they would eventually walk out with a sale worth $500. And remember, this was like in the 60s and the 70s. That was a lot of money back then. These people thought that they were gonna, just display some encyclopedias, and they would end up buying a whole encyclopedia set. So I just wanted to go over that just to show you the power of how this our script works. So basically, our script is designed to mimic that that whole presentation. So the first question that we ask is, my name is Sam, and I'm in your area, and we're creating awareness for the life insurance, because we found that a lot of people, they don't know exactly what they have. Would you mind answering a short survey? And that's basically how it goes. And if you guys use this presentation or this script on these pre-approach lists, I guarantee you'll get indoors more than just by saying, hey, my name is such and such, and I'm in the neighborhood, and we wanted to just make sure that you got our information, and we want to go over our final expense plan. That doesn't work as well as it used to. But if you ask them to do a survey, then that will more than likely get you in the door, because people love doing surveys way more than they want to sit down with an insurance agent, right? So that's the video, guys. And I have the script for the entire presentation. Actually, the opening, which is, the door knocking part is just the opening. So call me, contact me. If you want the script, it's strictly reserved for those of you guys that are already on my team. You know, it has all the questions that are in the survey that'll get your client to open up, and it's even included in the script where you can use this survey to segue into the presentation once you're in the home. Very easy to get in the door using this script. And I've been using this, well, I was using it for a while, but now I buy leads. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you want to learn more, if you're not part of our team already and you want to learn more about our tips, tricks, and strategies and how we can help you make more money, we do have a program where a lot of people don't have money to buy leads. Ask me about my program, where it's called our Jumpstart program, where we can get you leads, help you get leads, even if you don't have the money to start. Okay? So like I said, if you're already on my team, you know how to contact me. But if you don't, my information is in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys.